Hi, I'm here with your 2019 Can Am Renegade 1000 XMR, and I'm just finishing up the service items that you had wanted completed on the bike, and I'm just going to go over what we did and any problems or anything that I figure that needs to be mentioned to you for the future. Alright, so first thing, start from the back and go to the front. Drained the rear diff fluid, changed it. Installed the proper 75 W140 Can Am synthetic gear oil, right straight from Can Am. Did the same thing with the front differential, except it's 75 W90. Just a little note for you for the future that there is no access on your bike through the skid pan to the front diff drain plug. Maybe that's something along somewhere down the road. Maybe you want to, if you want to have drill a little hole there, so be able to, so you didn't have to drop that drain, that front skid pan piece every time you want to change your diff fluid. So anyway, just a little note for you, but I did change that front diff fluid, drop the drain pan, and this is just a little bit of brake cleaner that's left from cleaning off the side of the gear case up there, because I always try to clean everything up. Next, changed our engine oil, OEM oil filter, OEM oil. You'll notice that I make a little dot here on these covers. These ones here aren't really directional, but I just like to make sure I put them on the same way they came off. Change the O-ring on that cover as well. All new sealing washers on the diff and both the diffs and on the engine itself. So that part's done. Next, I noticed that all the grease fittings, they all seemed like they hadn't been greased for a while. They're very clean. So I went around and I put grease in all the grease fittings. I think I got all of them. Got a little drop on that boot. Don't like that. I think I got them all. If I missed one, I'm sorry, but I do believe that I did get every one of them. So all the ones in the front, all the ones in the rear. Also jacked the bike up, front and rear. Checked your wheel bearings, suspension bearings, made sure that they were okay, and they are. CV boots are all good. There's no tears or anything like that in any of the boots. Just check. I didn't pull the wheels off, but I did check the brake pads through the wheels. They all look like they still have plenty of life left in them yet. I'm sure you'll get the season out of them. Same thing with the front end. Jacked it up. Checked your upper and lower ball joints, wheel bearings, tie rod ends, inner and outer, your suspension bushings and all that sort of thing. Everything's pretty tight on this bike. It's newer and doesn't have a horrible amount of miles, so it should be good for a little while yet. CV boots, same as the rear, are all in good shape. There's no tears or signs of grease leakage or anything like that, so they're all good. Pulled your air filter out of the air box. I'll bring the bike down here. Pulled your air filter out of the air box. Just made sure it was still in good condition, and it is. For sure it'll do you out the season. Made sure all your lights work. All your brake light switches are working on both your levers and on your foot pedal, and they are. High and low beams work the way they're supposed to. And that's pretty much it for the service items. Your brake fluid's topped up. Just a little note on that. Can Am does recommend that you change your brake fluid in your bike every couple of years, and this bike is 2 years old. So it's not a horrible big rush, but next season, the start of it, I would start by having that changed out now, especially if you plan on keeping the bike for any length of time. Next, replaced your winch switch. So now you have a winch switch that works the way it's supposed to. So we get an in, and it will do out and an in. So that works. So I had a switch here just left over from another kit, and I just spliced it into the harness, and I soldered it in and sealed all the wiring connections up with dual wall shrink wrap, and then I put a nice little piece of split loom on it and made it look decent. So you have a winch that works again. Let's see, your muffler clamp. That's the last thing that I have to do. I have not done that yet. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. So hopefully that'll be here fairly shortly. And as soon as that gets here, I'll pop that on, and the bike will be all ready for you to pick up. And I think that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. Bike's in good shape. Have a great day.